Alrighty then, good afternoon all you fantastic people, Silver Dragon here, coming at you with some more Dwarf Fortress, going to be continuing where we last left off. And after the lessons from watching the quote-unquote premiere, since I decided to try that stupid thing out, and it was interesting, kind of watching this play out as if it was a stream on YouTube. But yes, after watching that on my phone while I was essentially processing carrots, which was a good way to kind of, use up all that time, I can definitely agree that this needed to be zoomed in a lot. Like, I definitely messed up in that regard, because we were zoomed all the way, not all the way out there, but it's all the way out here. You can't really see anything on mobile. It's just, it looks like crap. So I'm going to attempt to keep things as zoomed in as possible. Now, where the hell's my actual... Let's see. There we go. So I'm going to attempt to keep things as zoomed in as possible to make it as legible as possible. But yeah, that was definitely an issue. So hopefully this will resolve that somewhat. If it still needs to be adjusted a little bit, let me know and I will do what I can for that. Anyway, back to the fun, I suppose. So let me start off with actually renaming all the people that unfortunately we did not get to rename last time because, you know, bullshit happened. So we'll sort by migration wave. Let's take a look at what we actually have down here for the new people. We do have a level 8 Mason, which is, and then a Fisher. So for the Mason, let me change your nickname. Where's my list? Let me just pull that open here. Let's go with Alien Bite. I'll give you that one. Ulm has already been relabeled there. We have a level 15 Stonecrafter right here. I'll give that to Dark Wolf / Dracos. We have this brand new Fisher Dwarf right here. Oh god. That was a little weird for a second there. Set nickname. I'll give that to NPSWM. You can get that. We have a level 10 Armorer. Let's give that to Vors. There we go. And finally, Tyler. Although I will also maybe name one other person as well if I have someone that's decent. Okay. That should hopefully be everybody who was lost last time renamed. Let me clear that. Now, we also have somebody else who followed recently here. I'm going to give you this level 10 Stonecrafter here. Oh, great. Now, I just started and I'm already getting texted for something. Oh, boy. But yeah, let me go ahead and set that there. I'm going to give that to... And thank you for the follow there, you fantastic fellow. Hedgie Moose. Or Monos. There we go. I will give you the level 10 Stonecrafter. Oh, okay. Apparently I have to... Give me a hot second. I have to go grab something that was apparently dropped on the front step. Be right back. It's not. Interesting. Okay. Ah, now I might reply to that. Hey, welcome, Zanpander. Yes. Damn, it's always hard to read that freaking name color. There we go. Alright. Let us go ahead and pop back in now. So, somewhere. That's our muck vision. That's not the correct thing. Right. So we have our military. We have... That's a... Huh. His name did not really fit on there too well. Also, apparently, two of the people that I just named are also, Oh my god. I'm being pestered for something. One second, apparently I have to check something now. Let me also turn on this damn fan, because I had to leave my computer on all night because I had, Terra Invicta loaded, the demo, and because I can't bloody save... Oh my god, give me a minute. I swear. Someone has no patience right now, apparently. There we go. Someone is just being horribly impatient right now. It's like, calm down! Alright. So yeah, for whatever reason, his entire name isn't really on here, but that's perfectly fine. We don't have any other squads as of yet. Let me try and think, let me go down the various layers here. So the farm is looking okay. Actually, how many plump helmet seeds do we... You know what, let's actually just start working on that now. Some of this space I'm not sure if we can actually plant on. So, do I want to expand? Let's expand down here then. Just to make sure that we have the room for it. So we're going to expand our fields down around here. Alright. That's good for that. We have this lovely. Let's go ahead and actually get this designated out. And it'll give me an idea of what I really need to actually get this kind of area established here, per se. So, how do I set this up? I'm going to say it's a meeting area. Assign the location. Add location. This is going to be a Craft Guild Hall, G. This is going to be a Miners Guild. Oh, I like that there's different, like, holy crap, are there different guild halls? So for every single profession, there's a guild hall. We can see that there's 11 members for the Miners Guild. There are 3 workers for the Woodcarvers Guild, 1 worker. So there's various workers, but there's no actual guild established as of yet. Oh, shit. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. My bad. Whoops. My bad. Thank you. I was getting distracted by somebody pestering me, and yeah, I completely forgot to disable that. Whoops. So yeah, sorry, my bad. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and assign this to the Miners Hall. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's actually go into locations and see what it requires. Okay. Agree to build the guild hall. There's no real, like, what does it need, though? Let me quickly pop on over to the wiki, and I'll look up the guild hall. Guild. Establishment sufficient members 10 by default. To your fortress practice the same profession. Members socialize and hold skill demonstrations, slowly training them as if they were a military squad. That's fantastic. They work similar to a barracks and tavern, providing skill training to some degree. Guild Hall requires 2,000. Grand Guild Hall requires 10,000 wealth to be considered established. A guild with the Guild Hall was observed establishing connections with other guilds. As if unknown effect, if a Guild Hall petition has been accepted... has not been built within 1 year. The agreement to establish a guild hall will be abandoned, and nothing preventing a second guild hall being defined as a zone, something something. When it's unestablished, it can still hold public skill demonstrations for idlers. Okay. So it doesn't really say... It doesn't really say that they specifically require anything in here, just that they will meet there. So right now it's a meeting place, so I need to get it up to 2,000 value, so I can basically throw whatever I want in this room that will give them 2,000 value. So what I'm going to do is, let me actually expand. I see. Alright. Let's get Harry for statues. How many statues do I have? I only have one statue at this moment. Actually, it's a specific statue of Anvis Helmshocht. Creation of splattered healing and spine slash by the dwarf. Okay. Oh, why not? We'll throw that at the end here. I don't think I really have any, like, lecterns or anything like that. There's display furniture. Actually, wait a second. Wait a second. What is my current artifacts? Okay. About the Mountain Halls, a smoky quartz bound codex. Not sure when the heck that was made. But that would be a good one to make use of for that. But first thing, let's go into you manager. So we are already doing this. Okay. It's been validated, we just haven't linked it to a shop yet. Yeah, we need them to actually get off their ass and make the workshops here. Craft Stores Workshop. They're still kind of mining out the areas too. Okay, so for now, this is about as good as this is going to get. Okay. Let's see. Link to bridge. Okay, so the bridge down there isn't actually built yet, so that's not gonna quite function yet. But let me actually go ahead and go capital N. Let's see here. Place here. Name. This is going to be for bridge door. Okay. Place. This one's going to be for cage. And that way, if I just hit K, or not K, I actually have to go, whoops, capital N, and I can see right here what each of the levers actually do. Yeah. Alright, fantastic. So, the barracks is already set up for that one. We're going to have to set up the other barracks here eventually. They are transferring goods from up top here, which is good. I need to slowly transfer all that down. Let me actually go into settings, disable stone for now. Okay. Now that that's done, let's go ahead and establish the actual, nope, stockpiles. Here we go. Okay, food. Settings. Unprepared fish will not be allowed here. Plants, for now, no. Those will be stored up top by the actual farm. Cheese can be brought here. Seeds are a no. The rest of these are okay. Good. Okay. Next. Actually, one second. Let me double check the stock here. Drinks are forbidden here. Likewise, over here, we will have the other stockpile. And this one is literally just going to be 4 drinks. Okay. Build. Workshop. Wrong button. We got our still here now. Okay, let's go. That's not the right one. Kitchen. There we go. Somebody did point out the fact as well that I should probably, let me go back out here. I should probably replace all of these wooden walls here with stone walls. I definitely should do that. Hey, how you doing, man? Because if anything comes that's fire breathing, they're going to tear this whole thing down. So eventually I am going to have to replace this, or I'm just going to have to straight up expand out from this. Or alternatively just recreate only the inner walls and then create a secondary inner wall. Another thing that I actually want to do is create... And where do I want to make this here? Should probably do that right here, I would say. Yeah, we'll just put that there. Yeah, that's fine. So what this essentially is going to be... up ramp. Is a alternative entrance for the caravans. So in the case that I have to essentially slam my door shut, in which case I actually might want to, because the undead are going to come from the southeast or the south, give or take, what I should do, whoops, is mess up my designations. What I should do is put this somewhere off to the side like this, and that way we're much further away from the actual fort, so I have to block if I have to block this off, they'll be less likely to run into issues there. However, what I will do right now is block this off because I would need to make sure to put a bridge here before anything else. Let's go ahead and resume now. And let me think of anything else while they're doing their thing. Oh. Crundle's fighting. What are you blocking construction of? No outpost liaison. How curious. Okay, let's go down. So we have the tombs here now. Have we finished actually doing that, I hope? No, they still haven't engraved the damn memorials to my eternal kind of irritants. Bedrooms are coming along nicely. Ever so slowly. Maybe they're too busy smoothing out the walls here to actually do that. This has been mostly established. You don't have any webs around, because obviously we don't have access to the cave layer, where the webs are mostly found. How are we doing down here? Doing pretty good. Not sure what extract from raw fish we'll get. Okay. I'm not going to bother catching a live fish. That's useful, I think, if you want to seed the fish into a pond, but I'm not 100% about that, honestly. How are we doing in the hospital here, though? Oh, God. I don't know why we're trying to get more thread. It's currently full. Oh, shit. How are these guys doing? I mean, he's just unconscious, so he seems okay. Doesn't appear to have any wounds. This one's neck is injured. Right hand. Ooh, left hand is gone on this guy. He's actually the mason. Let me actually see if I can figure this out here again. That's not it. That's not it. Units. Here we go. What else do we have in the area, actually? A lot of Crundles. We got a bug bat, corpse, couple of guests. Oh, yeah. Speaking of guests, I really do need to get the inn set up here shortly. Crap, what am I thinking right now? That was not what I was looking for. Status, maybe? There we go. Health. Okay. Cleaning required. Suture request and dressing request for Sazul the Carpenter. This is the one that was really bad. So he requires cleaning, he requires a suture, he requires a setting, so he needs a bone to be set. Dressing, and he requires a mobilization, so again for the wound. He is grasp impaired, obviously because he had his arm just obliterated. NS, he needs setting. Broken tissue, he has an infection, that's not good, so he's probably gonna die. And yeah, this guy is almost guaranteed gonna die, unfortunately. Great, well, it's not that the appendage is missing, it's that it's basically pulp. His hand has been crushed to the point where, yeah, it's a red, what is it, yellow is like a, I guess you could call it a moderate wound, I believe. It's yellow or I guess this kind of almost orange is like a moderate wound. Red is a severe wound. And because he has an infection, he's probably unfortunately gonna die. Alright, let's go down into the layers a little bit here. Down to the cave. Let me actually resume here. Let them keep doing their thing. So I want to see how the progress here is on the mining front. Oh good, so we did find some more out here. And also, one thing I could do as well is use the numpad to kind of do this as well, which I forgot about. But, I prefer kind of either using the manual for that, or just kind of... There we go. Da, 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 da. Go. Let's actually create... Okay, apparently now it's not willing to do what I wanted to do, but that's okay. Huh. What the heck am I doing here? Okay, that was weird. So I had the designation turned off. So there is actually an auto mining. There is an auto mining feature that is, you know, something by default. So if I were to go, for example, right here, let's go Automating mine ores gems. So if I do that, they will auto mine this till the end. I don't necessarily want to do that here because if they breach this breach the wall here, yeah, we're gonna be in trouble. So let's not let them do that. Okay, let's also expand this up to here. Oh, I still have it on auto mining again. So you can designate it to only, like, cut out the gems, only do certain... Oh, that's not good, actually. 1 second, let me... Actually, that itself is fine, but let me... figure out where this is gonna go here. There we go. That thing's still fighting. Oh, they're actually sparring right now, which is good. He strikes him, but the shot is easily parried away with the Silver Warhammer. So they are properly training with weapons. This I like. This is good. This was always a big issue I had with the military, was that they would not bloody train properly 90% of the time. But it seems like they are actually legitimately training, which is good. I am very happy about that. Okay. Yeah, max bins. Do I have... I guess maybe because they are not... Oh yeah, one thing I did put a note for myself, quote-unquote, on was... yeah, those masons really need to get over here, damn it. Was that I need to mark the ore locations, but for the most part I should be fine with that. Now let me actually pull this open again. And let's see. Like, Alien Bite here is currently on plant processing. What are you actually doing right now? What is your current job? Not your cast, your current job. You are constructing a rock armor stand. Okay. Because I do have several people who are... Let me actually disable your hunting for now. Even though this will probably be my, like, main... You know what, I'm gonna keep that enabled for you. Because I want you to actually hunt, since that's going to be probably my main crossbow dwarf. Although crossbow dwarves are going to be less useful here, simply due to the fact that... something... Disable all of your other skills. Disable your hauling. For alien, I will disable all of your hauling. Confirm that for now. Let's currently see if anybody is idle. Looks like you're a child. The only one that's idle is a child right now. So basically, we're kind of back to being boned until we get our next wave, because I just do not have enough dwarves right now. Trying to get the Marks dwarves to train is another thing. Yeah, here's the thing with the Marks dwarves that I think I saw. They'll only actually use the archery range when they're not on duty. Question is, what does that actually mean? Do they have to be on active training? Do they have to be just like military dwarves and their only job is basically nothing, so that they will then take crossbows and train while they're doing nothing as civilians, quote unquote? Like, it's not very descriptive, and that's kind of bothers me. But yeah, let's see if they started progressing on this at all. They did. Okay. Oh, speaking of which, we got more migrants. Fantastic. All right, let me load this back up again. Let's go by migration wave and read. We've got 18 new migrants. Oh my god, like half of them are children. Why? Did I actually... Let me check the LNP settings. Because I can swear I set... Yeah, the maximum children I should be able to have in my fort is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I already have 10 just from this wave. And I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I have 24 fucking children in this fortress. Pardon me. Yes, 24 children in this fortress. What the heck? That is incredibly aggravating. You know what? One thing that I'm super, super, super glad about with the Steam version that's coming out is that children now have a use. You can actually assign children, essentially, to do chores. I don't think that it's not an option in this version, but in the Steam version, you can actually assign them chores, so they're not fucking useless, pardon me. So I absolutely can't wait for that to happen. Right now, it's just kind of annoying as hell anytime you get the children. I'm just going to have these guys, like... I'm just going to go mass masonry for now, because we really do need to get that stuff kind of constructed. We already have slightly better weaponsmiths anyway, so I'll disable that. Other than that, there's like literally nothing here. This is kind of a... For the rest of you, I'll just kind of enable mining and let you kind of run around. Yeah, let's go ahead and apply that change. So yeah, that wasn't the greatest migrant wave at all. And I am once more just irritated with the amount of children we gotten. And it's funny too, because I actually disabled too. Oh god, they came at the worst possible location. They are currently chilling in the undead zone. They need to leave. We don't, I think, currently have any undead in the area, but that could change very, very quickly. Okay, so they're fighting each other down here. How is progress on this? They're working on it now. Okay, good. The issue is the tag for being active for training is flipped for some reason. So, if I went into here, military alerts. So I need to either have them inactive. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's see if I can. Everything needs masonry right now. That's the one thing we're severely lacking. So those damn dwarves in the corner here need to get to the fort already. You know what? Give me a... What I'm gonna do here temporarily is military alert. I want to have all the civilians currently run into the fortress because right now they're still sitting on the edge of the map in hell territory and they need to not freaking be there. So move your asses, people. Move your asses. Okay. Right. You have a couple of named puppies. Actually, move some of that zone so I can create a new one here. This will be for animal training. Units, I think. Pets and livestock. Yep. Yes. So Dracos or Mistum are my two. Let me actually take a look at them. Pull this open here. So you have level 1 training, and the other one is Mistum, who also has level 1 training. So we don't have a good animal trainer, basically, is what it turns out, what it comes up to. So, Mistum, I think I'm going to have you do that. Actually, I'm not going to disable that. I'm going to leave that alone. Unfortunately, it looks like you only got female kangaroos and male elks. Oops. There we go. While I'm at it, let's go ahead and train some of these dogs for war training. And actually, we only have... So we do have a couple of male piglets. So once they grow up, they're going to be immediately war trained. If I can. If I can. I think if I go down to the boar... Yeah, I don't think he can be war trained. That's fine, though. We got our dogs. That's all that matters. Let's resume for now. Quickly check my stock, since that seems to be an issue. We have 29 plump helmets. Let me double check to make sure that plump helmets... Yep, that's the problem right there. Plump helmets are not to be used for cooking until we have an excess amount of them. They are only to be used for brewing. Let me actually double check this to be 100% sure, to make sure I'm not blowing smoke out me rear, per se. Seeds. Stored in bags, turned into barrels, pots... Obtained by gathering or growing crops, or by trading When crops are eaten or used in brewing, milling, or plant processing, they typically leave at least one or more plantable seeds. The exceptions are valley herb, bloated tuber, cobalt bulb, and muckroot, which will not leave seeds behind after processing. Cooking in a kitchen will also not produce seeds when the plants are cooked, even under the limit. So again, you gotta make sure that when you're first making plump helmets that you're telling them not to freaking cook them, because otherwise you're gonna burn through all of your seeds in one season because they decided to turn all of them into meals. So yes, that's fixed now, finally. Let's not make that mistake again. Okay. Have they finally built these yet? They did. How about this? This has been done, so let's go ahead and link to bridge. Okay. Link to cage. Make sure that's been redesignated to smooth. I didn't leave anything turned on that I shouldn't have. Fantastic. Alright. Let me actually see if I can find a nice angle for this thing here. Where it's gonna... There we go, that should be okay. Hopefully it's not gonna fall over there. Okay, let's make this into an archery range. Hey man, do you remember... Let me actually set the shooting direction here too. Bottom to top. Do you remember the trick to making sure that arrows fired at a target range are recoverable? I think by channeling behind it, that created a space where the arrows would fall down. Let me actually try that. Let me try just channeling down here. Make sure there's nothing below here to be an issue. Luckily, there's not. Because I think by channeling behind it, the arrows fall down there, and they can then be recovered. And let me actually create an ammo stockpile here. Weapons. And finished goods. I'm going to go into that specifically. This is all just the materials that they can be made of. I don't particularly care. Okay, enable crossbows. I guess we'll enable... well, we don't really need bow guns or blows. Blows, apparently. Bows. So I'll leave that as is. So crossbows is the only weapon we really want in here. I guess sleek crossbows. Okay. Settings, ammo is just default. That's fine. Now for finished goods, I am not sure if it's in this or maybe it might be in leather goods, but let me see here. So what I want is right there, quivers. That's for furniture only. I don't think I made the other finished goods stockpile yet. Let me actually do that right now. I'm not going to make it 100% yet, but still. Settings, finished goods. Quiver. Damn it. Yep, so that way the quivers will be properly stored in the archery range where they can then pick them up. Okay. We have the carpenter's workshop here going to be worked on, so let's go ahead and get the... large kind of wood stockpile set up here. And then we want the... furniture. Good enough. Put the second carpenter there. I'll make it out of blocks. I believe this was going to be the gem crafters, or the jewelers. Let's go ahead and get them placed. Whatever, we'll just use regular Gabbro then. It doesn't honestly matter too much right now. We actually don't have... You know, I'm actually going to change this up for now. Because I just realized we don't have the... That's the wrong one. Leather worker. You know what? No, it's fine. I'll put the jewelers here, and I'm going to make a larger one for the... Yeah, we'll just leave the jewelers here. Let me go ahead and designate out a new, much larger location here for the leather crafter. Because we also need to have room for the tanner as well. So we'll have one here, one space, one space. Alright, perfect. So we'll have them kind of designate that out. Have 3 separate entrances to this. And this is where all of our leather crafting goods will be stored and stockpiles will be accumulated per se. Good enough for now. Right, resume. How is the guild hall doing here? So we have 645 currently of the needed. It's actually something I need to do here as well. Let me see if I can build that here. Let's actually get... cabinets built, but I don't see the object I'm looking for here. Let's check the crafts dwarf then. Oh yeah, this is the one that was suspended. Might be in here somewhere. Get a couple of bookcases. What I'm looking for... Can't bloody find. Let's try wood, maybe. Scroll rollers, book bindings. Which I'm going to eventually have to get into that kind of stuff, too, because it is rather important. Make instrument pieces, make instrument. We're going to have to do that eventually as well. But what I'm looking for is display stands, essentially. But I don't know where the heck those are. Let me actually take a quick look at the wiki and find out. Display case. They're created from a log and a window at the carpenter's workshop. Okay, so I need to have a window, apparently. Which I'm assuming is not going to be an easy thing. So yes, I need a window, so I'd actually have to... Well, at least I now have a reason to... Let me actually create... So I have to do it from here, maybe? Loamy sand, I guess, doesn't qualify as actual sand. Yeah, I guess not. Oh well. I'll figure something out. Anyway, let me pull that back up here so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. Alright.